If you are an inventor trying to sell or license your invention, you will run into numerous instances where you only have less than a minute to get someone interested in your idea. In order to be prepared for these situations, you need to create an elevator pitch. In most cases, you only have a couple of minutes to sell a potential licensee to take a closer look at your idea. This is where the elevator pitch comes in. Imagine if you met a potential licensee or a product scout on an elevator. How would you pitch your idea if you only had 30 seconds to do it? You might say that that's crazy. There's no way it can be done. Unfortunately, in most cases, 30 seconds is about as much attention as you're going to get from a potential licensee. So creating a sales pitch with that time frame in mind makes a lot of sense. The formula for a perfect elevator pitch involves describing three things as succinctly and precisely as possible. These are the problem your invention solves, the solution your idea provides, and the potential market size of your product or service. The first step in creating an elevator pitch is to come up with a 1 or 2 sentence statement that describes the problem that your invention will solve. Let me give you an example. Let's pretend that you have a device that helps patients take their drugs correctly and on time. Here is a sentence you might come up with to describe the problem that your device will solve. Prescription drug-related problems, often caused by patients not taking their drugs correctly, cost an estimated $76 billion in medical bills. The second step in creating an elevator pitch is to create a 1 or 2 sentence statement that shows how your invention will effectively solve the problem. Going back to our prescription reminder device example, we might state, the complement system will drastically decrease costs related to poor prescription drug compliance. By not only reminding patients to take their drugs correctly, it will also collect and transmit compliance information to the patient's pharmacist and physician. The third step in creating an elevator pitch is to come up with a 1 or 2 sentence statement that describes how large and widespread the potential market is for your product. Let's use the prescription reminder device to illustrate this step. Over 14 million seniors take over 5 different prescription drugs per day. More than 50% of these seniors are taking their prescription drugs incorrectly. The final step in making your elevator pitch is to take all the information in your statements regarding the problem, the solution, and the market size and distill them into one sentence. Using our prescription reminder device example, we can state, the complement prescription reminder device addresses a $76 billion problem related to added healthcare costs as a result of over 7 million seniors that are taking their prescription drugs incorrectly. Now there are 2 more items that need to be included in an elevator pitch. One is passion. The other is a call for action. You should always end your elevator pitch with an offer of your business card and for a request for an appointment to discuss your invention. If they decline your request, ask them for a referral to someone else they may know that would be interested in your idea. Well, I hope this information was helpful. If your goal is to sell or license your patent, you need to check out intellectualpropertystore.com. This website attracts thousands of people and companies that are actively looking for new business opportunities. Many of them are very interested in intellectual property that can be commercialized and turned into a thriving business. Instead of making cold calls and knocking on company doors to find these people, why not let them find you? When you place a listing on this site, you can use narratives, pictures, and movies to pitch the commercial marketability of your patent. This is a very powerful and time-saving way to either sell your patent outright or license it. The intellectualpropertystore.com listing site can also be used to showcase your patent to product promoters or licensing agents. Hundreds of licensing agents and product scouts are scanning this website daily for products they may be interested in promoting. These professionals have major industry connections, So if you want to get your invention in front of the decision makers that can turn your idea into a reality, then decide to showcase it in intellectualpropertystore.com today. When you have a valuable patent, another option you can consider is creating your own company to manufacture and sell your invention. If you're considering this option, you need to check out NewBusinessCreator.com. This website will give you the information that's needed to create a successful business. It also serves as a portal to a number of affiliate listing sites that will enable you to obtain the capital, human resources, materials, and marketing systems that will be required to make your dreams a reality.